My name is Jeff Illingworth. I'm with the Mercyhurst Archaeological Institute in Erie, Pennsylvania. Our department was contacted by Mary a few weeks ago, I guess it was, regarding some carbonized basket or textile fragments from the East St. Louis site that were recovered. I believe it was this summer. I said that we'd come down and take a look at it, so here I am. What we have here is a pedestal of sediment that was brought out of the site intact, with a host of carbonized plant matter on the surface. The area we're most interested in is located here, which is, it's a twill-plated, probably a 5/5 or 6/6 interval weave, very similar to what most people's blue jeans are made, that technique of manufacture anyway. Through the center here there is what appears to be a cedar beam or limb or something that it actually looks like the raw material for the mat, the plated mat, was wrapped around. Probably some kind of a stabilizing bar, part of a loom or a frame, and it was from here that the whole thing was woven. Then associated with it we have what may be some fragments of unused raw material over in this corner, and some basically disassociated or just kind of thrown down fiber pieces over here that actually look like they extend across the surface underneath of the mat, kind of like a rush floor, just some stuff thrown down to sit on. That's really the short and the quick of what we've discovered so far with this. We've talked about some possible conservation and stabilization techniques, all of which are going to be a little problematic, but all in all it's a really cool piece of archaeology.
What's the significance of finding something like this?
Basketry and all plant matter fall into what's normally called perishable artifacts, and as the name suggests, they're perishable. They usually do not survive in the archaeological record. They're most common from parts of the American Southwest and Great Basin and closed sites like caves and rock shelters, where there is basically no water, so there's no chance for microbial activity to act upon them. This stuff is burned or carbonized, which has preserved it, but still it's preserved better than most such material that I've ever seen. And there are a few rare examples from the American Southeast that were preserved in anaerobic swamps and bogs. These are very rare, but ironically this kind of material is probably the most common stuff used by people in prehistory and even our modern society. If you look around the room today, any room, most of the stuff we have is organic and will decay very quickly. Our clothing, our books, most of the parts of our houses, parts of our cars. So even though this is the rarest stuff found in the archaeological record, this probably represents 90% of what the people at this site were using and making on a daily basis.